So, the huge payback payout. Over this past weekend, Diddy versus Cassie. Cassie filed charges last week, and they're saying that she filed these charges since Kim Porter passed away in 2018, which that's 5 years, so it shouldn't take that long for them to file charges. But at this point, she's saying that she didn't want to do any type of like criminal charges, but the allegations is that she said that Puffy RAPE her. He also sexually assaulted her, physically assaulted her, drugged her, human trafficking, and these are heavy allegations that can get you over 30 years in jail. Okay? Cassie is saying that she didn't want to pursue criminal charges. Mind you, criminal charges like that could put him away for a long time. So she was asking for $30 million, but from what I understand, Puff gave her an additional $70 million on top of the 30, which was $100 million she just walked away with by suing P Diddy. Now, during the time of their era of dating, she was very young. She was like about 19 years old. So she was trying to, I guess at the time she was his artist. And then it turned into a personal lover and, passionate relationship. Now, from what I understand, she knew that he was with Kim Porter on and off, back and forth. At that time, Kim Porter already had the twins, Delilah and Jesse James. And she still was floating around with Puff as his artist. And then after a while, Kim understood that he no longer wanted to be involved with her, and he was running around with Cassie. So, at this point, I feel like Cassie knew that Kim Porter still had feelings for Puff, and she still was the one that had his 3 children, even though Misa is the first one to carry, his first son, which is Justin. She knew all along that Kim was still, involved with Puff in some type of way, and, she still was floating around with, Puff for however long she needed to float around with to help build her career. But the intimate relationship took place, and then she said he unleashed torment and psychological aggression and abuse on her during the time of the relationship. At the time when, she left him in 2018, after a while she went and got with her, physical fitness trainer, Alex Fine. They got married, 2 or 3 years back, and they have 2 children now. So now all of a sudden, 5 years later, we have a serious inflation going on. Now she's suing Puff for $30 million. She now gets paid over this past Friday. He blesses her with $100 million. So now everything that's out of court, the civil lawsuit has been dropped. NYPD confirmed that he did not have any criminal charges against him. There's no report of all of these allegations that she made against him of him being a RAPIST. There's no report saying that he had any sexual assault. They didn't have any report of Puffy being these type of people. But those are criminal charges, felony charges that can get you over 30 years. So why is it that either she didn't want to press criminal charges against him for him to be arrested? What do you guys think that was stopping her to file criminal charges against Puff? It seems like everybody's out to get this man. They're coming for his empire. But what I will say is get ready, because Puffy is getting lawyered up every type of way. But from what I understand, he had another deal coming for Ciroc, and it was $100 million. And they decided to cancel that deal for him. So he lost out on another $100 million as he gave Cassie $100 million. So he told him, God bless you and your family. And she's very satisfied, and her lawyers are very satisfied with this amount and outcome. Not to mention, they're all parading behind her. Black women are saying, yes, good girl, that's what's up. That is good, but at the same time, let's look at what we're looking at. Filipino women and the rest of these women like them, they're not going to give you a seat at the table with them. Let's really be clear on that. They'll never give you a seat at the table. I'm not going to be behind them, giving them campaign for Puff. I'm not going to do that, because I feel like at this point, a lot of these women get in these relationships with these high mogul men, and they're not in it for love. They're in it for a status, the money, and the fact that opportunity comes along with Puff. Puff has a lot of major deals that comes his way. And a lot of these women that's after Kim Porter, they really don't really care about Puff like that. They just want the money, they want to get paid, and they want to get on. So I'm pretty sure the girl that he was dealing with before he got young in Miami, I think her name is Gina. From what I understand, she is starting to get a lawsuit ready for Puff as well, because as we know, allegedly when she was on Tosh Case, podcast, she said that Puff beat an abortion out of her, made her have an abortion, allegedly, that she was dating him, she got pregnant, and he stomped her something serious, that she wouldn't get pregnant by him. So, but what I understand, she's in the midst of suing Puff as well for damages. So it's going to be a lot of backlash coming. Puff has to be focused, and I'm pretty sure he's getting ready to get lawyered up, because they are coming for that man's net worth right now. They want that man, right? They want him to be either arrested, or they want him to come back with a big payback. And I'm talking about revenge. They're coming for him. And a lot of artists are not satisfied for what they got in their deals. But a lot of them need to understand that they need to get an entertainment lawyer and find out what was the contract that you signed, what was in those fine prints that you didn't read, that you didn't get, because a lot of them are coming for their copyrights, their publishing, and their masters. But, a lot of times you have to understand, when Sony gets involved with your masters, okay, it's very hard to get that release from them, because you have to read your contract. This is important. Instead of saying, yo, I want to get on and get you a lawyer. Entertainment lawyers, so that lawyer could tell you how your copyrights work, how your publishing works, how your masters work, before you are able to be owned for like damn near all your life by the administration of music, of them owning your masters. But from what I understand, Puffy's getting your ready sued left to right. He got a lawyer up, and they kept saying that, Kim Porter was the reason why, she didn't make it. No, Kim Porter had serious case of pneumonia, okay? Puffy is not in charge of Kim's life. Why would he want to cut his own child's mother life short when she has 3 children to look after? That would be nothing. That's not like Puff to get Kim off the planet. Like, no. As far as him, destroying her book publishing deal, I think he was involved with that, sabotaging that. But as far as him taking Kim Porter's life, y'all got to stop with that narrative. I had pneumonia before. I had a serious case of it. I was in the hospital for a whole week. I had blood clots in my lungs. And yes, that was life-threatening. Okay? It's different types of pneumonia that could take you out of here. And Kim was the one. She really got sick. And I'm not saying that the stress that he brought her, narc abuse stress can get you sick. And I mean sick in the hospital with IV bags in your arms. Okay, it could be pneumonia, a venereal plague that could come, that can really get you sick. Narc abuse did contribute to Kim being sick, yes. But as far as him poisoning her and ending her life, I really think that people need to stop saying that about Kim, because he loved Kim Porter. And not only that, she was the mother of his children. Okay, he would not want Kim to be off the planet because of the fact that he felt that Kim was in his way of getting in his love life. Like, no. That's not how Puff is. He would never do that to Kim. Kim had a serious case of pneumonia, all right? And I had pneumonia before, and that is no joke. You can't even breathe. When I'm telling you have blood clots in your lungs, it's serious. But like I said, Cassie walked away over this past Friday with $100 million, okay? Puff is stressed out, and he should be. But he knows what role he played during the time of their relationship while they were together. Puffy has a lot of lawsuits coming his way, and I'm pretty sure he's going to lawyer up. He's going to get the best top quality lawyers he can get in order for him to protect his empire. And they're coming for his investments. You know what I mean? So watch out, Cassie. Like he said, he wished you and your family well. I hope you and your husband, because I'm pretty sure he woke up and he realized that he is broke. Her husband is broke. That's what I will say. Her husband is broke. He is broke. They do have 2 children. So he might have coerced her and convinced her to go after Puff. And maybe she was like, you know what, we need money. We need to get paid. And from what I understand, all the lawsuit is settled. She walked away with $100 million. And he hopes that her and her husband is happy and they have a good family and have a good life. So, she won. And now, both parties are satisfied. Puffy's stressed out, but he has to understand, get lawyered up. They coming for the big payback.